everyone, welcome back to another cut above with Chris. I've got all the lights on here tonight. I don't know how it's going to work. I just thought I'd fire them all on. I've been getting 720p at 60 frames per second for some reason whenever I edit my videos, so I think it could be the poor lighting in here at the moment. I'm not 100% sure. I have only got 5 more days of training to go, one tomorrow, and I'm off for 4 days for the Easter weekend, and then 4 more days and I graduate, so hopefully I'll be into Avos, I'll be able to shave during the day, get a bit of sunlight in here, and actually have better quality videos. That being said, I'm going to be doing a lather, I suppose a lather tutorial on head blade, head slick. Now someone mentioned that they purchased this and used it with a brush and didn't get a very good result from it, so hopefully it works alright for me this time, but I've had excellent results using this cream. So what I do is I wet my face. Now this is the same principle with pretty much every cream that I use now, unless I bowl lather, which isn't that often. So what I do is I wet my face, get the cream. Now this stuff, don't be shy with it. That amount there is way more than what you need, way more. And what I do is I just rub it all over. Now the good thing with head slick is it's got a lovely amount of menthol in it. I think it was Suleiman Sheikh. You'll have to excuse me if I have said your name completely wrong, which I'm pretty sure I have. Right, so as you can see, it's went a little bit white, but not much. So what my next protocol is to get a brush and start the lathering process. Now, I do like natural hair brushes, but for the purposes of showing someone how to lather, synthetics are the best way to teach someone to lather, in my opinion. I could show you 1,000 ways to lather, or a lot of ways to lather with a natural hair brush and not actually get the same desired effect every single time. I know when I use synthetics, this is a 24mm black wool for tuxedo style knot or a tuxedo knot. I know when I use these, they're pretty accurate in terms of getting the same results. So dip it all the way in the water, squeeze out most of the excess. So you can see that there's still quite a bit of water in there because all the fibres are all stuck together. And then what I do is I just paint. Now what this is doing right now is it's diluting the cream that's on my face, and it's actually picking it up and putting it into the tips of the brush. Now you can probably see just a slight change in colour there. So what it's doing is it's picking up that cream that I've rubbed on my face, and that's what's now holding the tips together. So what I do is I just dip my tips again. Now what I'm looking for with this cream is for my skin to be pretty much seen through the lather itself, or through this loading process here, in a sort of translucent sort of way. So there'll still be a slight cream. You can see that's pretty much what I'm looking for there. On that side it's still a bit thick, so I add some water. So now you can see now on that side and that side it's pretty much translucent everywhere. The brush is still stuck together, and pretty much now you can spray this brush and start the lathering process. Now you can see straight away that has started exploding straight away. No effort at all. Look how thick that lather is down there. No effort whatsoever. See, look at that. Now if anything, there's too much water, but because head slick, it's a very thirsty cream, you get by with it. Now I haven't dipped the tips since I did that first squeeze, and then dipped the tips to dilute the load. So I haven't done it since, and as you can see, it just explodes everywhere. Now this isn't crap lather, this is good, thick, creamy lather. It's not as dense. I tell you what, the menthol's phenomenal. It's not as dense as your Holy Call, Barrister Man and things like that. But what this thing gives you over a lot of salt is incredible slickness. Now I use probably double almond size amount of cream. Now that's a big old tub of cream. I don't find head slick to be an expensive product. You can't grumble at that, you really can't. The lather on my face is lovely and thick. It's a little bit more aerated, but that was because I had a little bit too much water in the brush, but you can see there's absolutely no trouble making lather with it. So here we go. Mueller R89 with a brand new Gillette green, Gillette 7 o'clock green. Now what this lather gives you, that a lot of other lathers doesn't, is incredible slickness. It's called head slick for a reason. It's literally one of the slickest soaps on the market, the slickest creams. And as you can see, it's very easy to work with. Yep. I mean, that's a super quick pass. I've got no nicks, no cuts, no bumps, no weepers. And the slickness is brilliant. Now, like I say, it's a little bit more aerated than I normally would have it, but it's not a problem. As you can see, the brush is caked. Put it on the face again and just give it a bit of agitation. Now, I haven't added any extra water to this since the last time I dipped the tips. And to be brutally honest, it's not really required. Like I say, it's not going to... This is very slick stuff. That's a little bit thin, but what I'll do, I'll just put a little bit, just a tiny bit of cream on the brush. I'll put like a tiny bit on there just to thicken this up a little bit so you can see how easy this lathered and how nice the lather is. That's better, that's much better. I can feel the density in the lather now. Got a little nick down there. So much for no nicks, cuts, weepers. Now that's really thick, luxurious lather now. I mean thick, dense. Feels very much like holy cow and all that sort of stuff. Very easy to lather. So with this sort of stuff, really, don't shortchange yourself on it. Don't put a little bit on. Just give it a little bit extra. Instead of just an almond size, give it 2 almond sizes. It's not expensive stuff to work with. The quicker you get through it, the quicker you can buy a new thing. Now, I've really enjoyed using the supply razor over the past few days. It has given some really lovely smooth close shaves. But I still prefer a DE razor, I really do. This razor in particular isn't even my favourite razor, it's nowhere near it. In fact, it's probably, from what I've got in the den, maybe like second last favourite. That's bloody close. The menthol hit on the slick, head slick is exceptional. So yeah, so I was actually going to just do a lather review, not a lather review, but a lather tutorial just on the lather itself and just do a lather, but I thought why not do it with my shave and then I can kill two birds with one stone. So you can see there, that is thick lather. That's not like aerated, bubbly crap that just dissipates. So back over the brush. You can see it building down here already. Alright, now I haven't added any water for a while, so let's just have a quick dip. Now why not another one? It's a little bit thicker now. And it's literally very similar to whipping up whipped cream. You start off with a sort of base thin product. It's not got any volume, it's got nothing going for it. You agitate it with the brush and you try and reach the desired thickness. Now, everyone's totally different in terms of what lather they like. I like a very voluminous lather in terms of actual density on the face. I like it to be thick, sticking off your skin like that, nice and thick. But I also like it to be creamy and dense and heavy. So it's quite a difficult lather to create in a sense. It's very easy to make a thin, wishy-washy lather and it's very easy to make a dry lather. But trying to get that one in the middle, with the best of both worlds, like that's pretty much how I like my lathers, nice and thick and creamy. It's a little bit harder to get there, but with that technique, I'm pretty certain anyone would be able to just pick up a tub of head slick, or a tube of head slick should I say. And build a very respectable lather from it. It's as good a lather as many soaps you'll get out there, all your artisan soaps, that's as good as. What this has more than pretty much every other product in the market, there's very few better, if any better, is slickness. And it's got slickness in abundance. Right, I'm just going to dab a little bit here. Now if you've never used a mentholated soap before, you want to give it a try. This stuff, although it's a cream, is excellent for your first menthol. It's just got enough menthol in it that it cools your skin, but it's not too strong that it's got any burn or tingle or anything, so it's really nice and comfortable to use. Wow. Well, that was an exceptional shave, using, in my opinion, one of the best creams on the market. Now, head blades use very high quality ingredients. It's paraben free. As you can see, you can use it anywhere you shave. You can use it in your ass, you can use it in your balls, you can use it in your face, your pits, your arms, anywhere you want, chest, head. It is awesome stuff, it really is. You can see the ingredients just on the back there. I don't know whether that'll focus enough that you can read them. Made in the USA. Todd Green, who owns the company, is a really nice guy, and he's done well to build this up to the point it's at. I mean, it's in a lot of countries in the world, head blade now, and it's excellent stuff. It really is. Got a beautiful amount of menthol, especially in the creams and the balms and things like that. They're excellent, good quality, and as you've seen, it's very easy to work with as long as you go into it with that right sort of direction. Now you can bowl lather it as well. Like I say, what I would do is I'd probably put the same amount in there, but a double almond size amount. Look, at the end of the day, guys, if you want to get good shaves, just use a little bit extra product. It doesn't have to be loads more, but 2 almond size amounts out of that bottle there, and you're getting 60 shaves or so, or plus, out of that one bottle. So for me, it's worth every penny, and you're going to get good results. It's a very, very slick cream. You're never searching for a performance factor of it. You're going to get good shaves from it. As long as your technique is reasonable, you don't have to have perfect technique or as close to. You don't need that with this sort of stuff. It's so thick and luxurious and offers amazing slickness that you're going to get by with a great shave no matter what you do. Yeah, you probably end up with a few weepers here and there if you rush it or your technique's not great, like myself. Now, the other thing that gets me with this, post-shave, extremely moisturised. My skin's dry just now, but I can feel the moisture in it. You can probably hear it. So it's just a great cream, it really is. And I hope from watching that you've hopefully gained a little bit of insight into at least my way of lathering it. Now all this stuff, the way that I do my lathers has generally been from watching guys for several months, nearly 2 years, how they shave, how they lather, how they do things, and I've basically come up with my own sort of version of it. And I do find with a synthetic brush, if you get your load on your face and you paint water into it until it goes clear or opaque, you can just see it almost looks like PVA glue water mix. Once you get to that stage, you can splay your brush things. There's enough water in the brush tips to splay it, and you can just start agitating, and it works a treat. It never really, in fact I don't think it has let me down, if I'm honest. Even today there was far too much water in the brush. I didn't just give it enough of a squeeze, and I still managed to get a great lather out of it. So it speaks for itself just watching it on the video, I think. Barbasol Premium Aftershave Balm Pacific Rush. I got this from, shit, God, my memory's terrible. Oh, that's dreadful. Why is my memory so shit? I want it in a giveaway anyway. Shit, what's his name? He went from having like one brush and one razor and one soap to like having 3 million of everything. Ah, my memory's shit. Lovely guy as well. Fuck, can't remember. I apologise. You'll know who it is. If you watch the video, you know who it is. If you know who it is, pop his name down below. I'll remember this as soon as I stop recording, so that won't surprise me. So yeah, so that was the cream. The brush was the Wolf Whiskers. This is the Blueberry Pie colour scheme. And it's the Odyssey shaped handle, beautiful shaped handle, very comfortable to hold. It's got a lovely height, lovely weight, and it's got the 24mm Black Wolf knot bulb, which once again is also an exceptional knot. Now this is pretty much a tuxedo knot. It doesn't get much closer, if not the same bloody knot, but It's other knots, a different style, but just they're really nice. The razor today was the Mueller R89. Excellent razor, brand new Gillette 7 o'clock green. It's got a nice bit of weight to it. It's not too heavy, the handle's really light. It's quite a top heavy razor, head heavy. But it's very smooth, it's very efficient for what it is. Oh, skin feels incredible. And it does a great job, I have to say. Finished off today with Barbasol Aftershave Balm. And that's me, guys. I hope you got something from that. If you haven't watched me do any lathering, if you watched lathering before and it's maybe been a bit quick and I haven't really went through it, I hope that's given you a bit more of an insight into at least lathering creams. I will move on to soaps and hard soaps and a couple other bits and bobs as I go through, and I'll spend a little bit more time explaining my thought process on how I lather, and hopefully you can take something from it. I'm not telling you to suck eggs. I'm not telling you that this is the only way to lather, but if you can take a little thing from me and a little thing from someone else and a little thing from someone else and put it together with your own style, you'll come out with something pretty spectacular in the end, I can assure you, because if you go right back to my very first videos for the first 6 months, my lathers were pretty average, and until I added in one of these synthetics, this was the first sort of black wool tuxedo knot that I have had, and once I started working with this, it just opened my mind up on how to lather, and then it just all came together. So you might have some beautiful badger brushes, bow hair brushes and things like that, and if you get a good lather from them, great. If you're struggling with them, pick up a tuxedo knot or a synthetic brush. They're all over the place now. I'm not saying go and buy a Yahtzee brush, but they're cheap, and if you just want to try one and you don't think you'll like it, or you just want to make sure you like it before you opt for a $100 brush, give a Yahtzee brush a go, or a Razor Rock brush or something like that. West Coast Shaving do nice brushes as well, Sterling. Jump on there, grab one of the cheaper brushes. Turn and Shave, Milton over there. He makes beautiful brushes at awesome prices. So have a look around, pick a synthetic that you like the look of and the hand on it looks nice and comfortable. Make sure it's a tuxedo style or something along those lines, either in cashmere or a Plisson is probably a bit soft, I would say. I prefer that. That's got a little bit of backbone. It's got enough backbone that you can feel it. It's got enough scrub that's nice, and it's very soft tipped. And I guarantee you, you'll end up with better lathers if your lathers aren't great at the moment. I can guarantee it. If you can get a lather out of something that's built to be just rubbed on your skin without being a brush, that's how good it is. So you guys stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.